you can't
Previously
think of anything.
on Noir.
So if at the end of the day, if money's what you could give, I guess give the bread.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay back with another video for the Noir channel, the Noir family. Thank you for supporting. We're in the park today. It's a little cold, under 40 degrees, but we're getting this video out for y'all every Wednesday. Stay tuned. Malik's on his way. You're a little late right now, but we'll be all right. Alright, so Malik finally showed up, and today's video, where he's here, we're here. We're in the park, you hear the toys in the background, kids playing and shit. But yeah.
We're here, we made it, I made it. It's cold out here, but we're getting it in. We want to be outside today. We're in Manhattan right now.
Fresh air.
Yes,
sir.
Thank you for watching. Enjoy the video. Let's get right to it.
Right. So there's been studies with the new vaccine. How do you feel that testing research? How do you feel that's going?
I feel that yes, the vaccine, they expedited it because we've never really had a vaccine to be ready in a year, which is kind of like what we have now. But this is extreme circumstances, so that's the reason why it's been expedited. But as far as would I take it, would I not? I work in the healthcare profession, and I know some healthcare workers who don't want to take it. So I would take the vaccine because how they're going to roll out the vaccine is they're going to make the vaccine available to healthcare workers first. So what I'm thinking is, they're going to make sure that this vaccine is safe, because if this vaccine is not safe, they're going to hurt the healthcare professionals who are taking care of the patients who are sick of COVID. So to me, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, just because you don't want to wipe out the healthcare profession, because you need this profession right now. So I would definitely take it.
If you weren't in the nursing profession, would you be taking the vaccine?
I think if I wasn't in the healthcare or nursing profession, I wouldn't, because I feel like a lot of people who aren't in those professions, there's not everybody, but there's a lack of information. They just say, "Oh, I don't want to take it because so and so."
The reason I don't want to take it is COVID just came out, at the beginning of this year. There's no real long-term studies to COVID, and we definitely need to do a little more research than just have it basically a vaccine that's 6 months shelf life. There definitely should be a little more research.
But the crazy thing about it is there is research. People have taken this vaccine. It's just that for some reason.
Have you been in the long-term effects of COVID? Yeah, exactly. So you can't research the data because there's no long-term data. So there's people taking the vaccine, and they're probably like, all right, I'm gonna take it, be cured for a couple months, or maybe 5 years down the line. Imagine you take the vaccine at 25, and then 30 you have all these problems, and it's from the vaccine. But they didn't know that because it was short term, and everybody had to take it, and it was kind of mandatory, I guess.
Yeah, that's another thing about it being mandatory. It's like depending whether it's sort of like the flu. Like if you work in healthcare, so let's say you're a nurse or you're a doctor, you have to get, depending on your hospital, you have to get the flu vaccine, or you have to wear a mask. But now since COVID days, everybody wears a mask for everything. But that is true about the study about COVID, because everything is so new. You don't know how it's going to react. But like I said, I put my trust lightly in the fact that, listen, they're going to make it available for people who are going to be taking care of these patients. But
I really hope that this vaccine is what it says it is, because honestly, a lot of money is getting put into the vaccine. Where a lot of stock companies, Pfizer, Moderna, definitely their stocks have been rising because of the efficiency rate. I've seen the latest I've seen is 94.5. I don't know if you've seen.
Numbers get me nervous. So another thing that worries me about the COVID vaccine and anything healthcare is the disparities that you get depending on the neighborhood.
Okay.
Disparities you get depending on the ethnicity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not pushing the vaccine. I'm not telling you, hey, go get the vaccine. I just want people to be informed with the correct information.
Yes, definitely.
Don't just listen to people. Make sure you validate the information that you have. Don't just listen to people hearing what they say and thinking that is real. Go do your research. Go get information. That's it. One thing that really concerns me is people, they'll say like, hey, I don't want to get the vaccine because it's going to damage my body. But some of those people who don't want to get the vaccine are putting substances in their body that's doing damage. Smoking
toxic.
cigarettes,
Cigarettes.
eating terrible food for you.
Fast
Listen,
food, yeah.
that's
True.
doing
That's
worse
probably
damage
worse.
for you.
That's probably worse than the vaccine.
So listen, do your research on this, guys. Know what's gonna happen.
Research on those, on cigarettes, on fast food, McDonald's. There's been studies. We've seen them all. That's crazy. You're right.
Listen, it's okay to say I don't want to put something in my body, but hey, take care of yourself regardless,
yeah,
whether you
both
take the vaccine or not.
Thank you for watching. We ended our day at the food truck. Videos every Wednesday. Stay tuned. Peace.
What happened?